Deacons, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Demon Deacons will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So UCF's offense will go to work first. He's been a story all season long, just continues to impress. The question remains, of all the catches he's made, can he reel in the Heisman Trophy, Jesse?
Well, the games are only going to get bigger because of his success in the first half of the year. His team is winning a lot of games. It's about championships, but this guy has an opportunity to win the Heisman Trophy. He's a big part of his team's success, Dave.
No doubt, and the whole field's slanted towards stopping him. But he's been that good through the first part of the season. Can he continue? Against better competition in championship moments, that will decide whether he wins the Heisman.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Quickly complete. Quick step and go. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Grabbed over the middle. It's John. There he goes. He picks up the 1st down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. The Knights are rolling down the field. He wants to throw it again. Snagged out of the air. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Back to pass. He'll pull it down and run. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's caught. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Knights look to do some damage in the red zone. To the air on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF!
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Wake Demon Deacons offense will take the field for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he's making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And the Demon Deacons will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Already a solid start to this one. Now back. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Knights. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find him, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Demon Deacons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. It's on target and complete. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Paul. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Got a man, it's Paul. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide, he sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass, he'll take that completion.
He's looking to throw on third and short. They're working that left side. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The offense lines up at the 41 with a first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. That screen just never got set up, and they're lucky they didn't turn it over. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll try the run. Nice move to keep running.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quick completion to the right. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving any.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Here in week 9. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, he's got some space. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Demon Deacons have their offense in high gear. Defense in press coverage. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man, those last 2 plays were disasters, and now it's 3rd and 17. Bringing the heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the field goal unit is on the field. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Splits the uprights right down the middle.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Got room to work. Got to be smart patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the ground, it's Pryor. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. And the ball is free on the pitch.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the floor.
The Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Missed the connection on 2nd, now looking at a 3rd down. Right on the money. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
It's complete on the right side. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll trim the deficit to 15. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Louisiana Monroe is dominating this one thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up by 20 over South Alabama.
Under fire.
Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got his man. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to get it through the air. Looking down the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Wants to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Paul. Running through contact. Touchdown, Wake Forest. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And after the extra point, it's a one-possession game, down 21-13. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. To the air on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Oh, they're after it! And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. He makes a grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Knights!
And this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making the decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run the off-tackle play here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get...
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. And the Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Here's a heat. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Punts it out of the air. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Got his man quickly. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check. Touchdown, UCF! And they take it in for 6 more points. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scapula, the fine instrument. And the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He'll bring it out. It's Cherry. Just keeps moving. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Demon Deacons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, running back gets the give. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Might as well give it to him again. Find some fresh air. Wide open spaces. Still on his feet. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Demon Deeks.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They'll start this drive with a pass. It's complete to the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Going to try to get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Knights will send out the punt unit. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The Knights are on the move. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got his man. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here comes the hurry up.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
To the air, it's Batista. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Knights! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cook. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
And some room to work. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Demon Deacons will line it up on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Complete to the right. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. This quarterback part of their running game. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. from the gun. They'll try to impose their will. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Touchdown, Demon Deacons! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out quickly.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, 1st down and more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Knights moving quickly to the line.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. They just keep firing. He's got him.
You know, it's one thing to have all the accolades preseason and have all the expectations, but it's another thing to be able to go out and execute week in, week out. He's done that. He now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the year.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Batista. This time he's got it.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. They'll start this drive going to the air. Working on the right. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field. Rally to make...
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Lofts one high and deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. The Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He caught it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. From the gun. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And here they come, almost all the way back. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Breaks into the open. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Knights line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. It's complete. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Pryor. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better? It's him in stride inside the 10. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. And a chance perhaps to salt this game away. And he reels it in for a touchdown, and that just might seal it.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Thanks to grab.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. A shot. Like comeback is underway.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
The hands team able to secure that football, and with that, should have secured a victory. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He wants to go deep. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. The Knights inside the final minute trying to hang on to this lead and the ball. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on fourth down. Hauls it in the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Knights want to pick up the tempo. To the air on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They're looking to throw on second and short. Firing to the right, complete. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Looking for the score. And it's caught for a touchdown, and that might do it.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock, and made no doubt about it. This one's over.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk